You know, I try to tell y'all that I can see a true warrior when I see one. I know one. I know one when I see one. This woman is a true warrior. This photograph is taken right before the referee is about to say fight. Karolina Kowalkiewicz is thumb up in the camera, leaning against the back of the cage. This girl crazy. And I keep telling y'all, these crazy fighters, these are the ones that you better be watching out for. See, they still can't explain this. The main attraction, satisfaction for your listening or your leisure. Try to troll the coach and you will end up in a seizure. Pertain upon your brain, you just gonna take the plain fact that this the LDBC. You don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. And that's just the way that is. All right, LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Well, guys, just like I told y'all, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, she pretty much done pulled that whole card of Jessica Andrade. And Karolina Kowalkiewicz is not shying away from this fight against Jessica. She straight up said, you know what? If you want to keep talking, okay, let's go ahead and get it on. Because I didn't duck you. Because Jessica Andrade still has this narrative that Karolina Kowalkiewicz, she ducked, Jessica Andrade. And, I done had to put Jessica on blast. I've had to put Jessica on blast a few times because Jessica on some old BS. Okay? I had to put on blast first. She was talking about, the reason why I got beat up so bad against Joanna Jacek is because my shoulder was injured and I wasn't feeling well, so I put on blast for that. This girl sitting here body slamming, picking Joanna up and all this other mess. No, man, no. Wasn't nothing wrong with that girl's shoulder. And I already told y'all that Karolina Kowalkiewicz she didn't duck Jessica, okay? Jessica can keep making these claims, but, a lot of these fighters think that the casual fans are just real stupid. They think that that's what we are. But, guys, we're becoming more educated. I am anyway. And this girl ain't duck her. Okay, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, she's not as popular as someone like to think. She's not that popular. And she definitely don't have that wiggle room to say, I want this fight or that fight. Nah, she don't have that in the options, okay? And I'm going to let you guys look at, what Karolina Kowalkiewicz actually said. Okay, here's what Karolina said. And this is it verbatim, Jessica Andrade said I declined to fight with her. She continued, however, that never happened. I was never offered a fight with Jessica, so this time, let's just do it. Now, if you're open to it. I don't want to look that far into the future. They asked Karolina, hey, do you want to fight for the title again? Karolina said, hell no. Look, get me Jessica. I don't care nothing about no title. Put me in there with Jessica. Listen, man, it's getting personal, okay? I don't look that far into the future, Kowalkiewicz said, when asked about earning another title shot. So far, I would like to enjoy training and living. And she also says, hold on, let me scroll down for you guys. She also says, my next opponent is Jessica. Now I need 3 days vacation after that. I want to fight Jessica Andrade, end quote. That's what Karolina Kowalkiewicz said. Karolina Kowalkiewicz ain't scared of her. She ain't scared. Now, in my opinion, I think Jessica has an advantage over Karolina. But I think the style of Karolina is more technical than Jessica. But see, Jessica can also she can mix it up. Jessica may not be very good on her feet. Not good. She can maul you. But Jessica's not skillful on her feet. But Jessica's ground game is so underrated. It is. And I was wondering, since Jessica was dominating Claudia on the ground, I'm like, why didn't Jessica actually keep Claudia on the ground and really dominate that fight? Like, she really could have dominated it to even more than what she did. I mean, Jessica's, her ground game is good. It's so underrated. And the first time I actually saw Jessica actually using her ground game, I was really impressed with it. I was anyway. And I'm like, wow, I didn't think Jessica Andrade could dominate Claudia on the ground, but she did. So Jessica is coming in with a size advantage. She's definitely got the speed over Karolina. Karolina, though, she's more accurate and she's more technical. And I think if you've been watching tape on Jessica, people need to understand that, Jessica has issues with a person with a sharp jab. She does. And Jessica still hadn't learned how to adjust to that jab. She hadn't learned how to do it. I mean, you saw that Joanna Jędrzejczyk and even Claudia Gadelha, you know, they was popping over the jab. And when Claudia was doing it, they were successful. Claudia was just being dumb because she tried to fight Jessica, you know, in close quarters, which it didn't work. But at a range, popping her from a jab, Jessica really don't have an answer for that. And this is a winnable fight for Claudia. I mean, this is a winnable fight for Karolina Kowalkiewicz. It's very winnable. And in my opinion, I think the fight to me is 60-40. 60 more in favor of Jessica Andrade because she's more athletic and she's got that intangibility. She's got the intangible to actually go and finish the fight quickly. Okay, that's just my opinion. But you know, this is the fight game, guys, and this is how it works. Okay, it does. It works like this, and sometimes anything can happen. But I do see Jessica being, you know, she's a bit more athletic. She's more agile. You know, she can move. She can get into different positions. She can close the distance very quickly. So, I mean, Karolina, they've really got to be on top of this stuff, man. They got to be on top of this stuff. And they got to be prepared because Jessica Andrade, she going to come, okay? If it's 5 rounds, Jessica Andrade is coming for 25 minutes. And she's not going to let up. She's not going to fall back. You can hit Jessica as hard as you want. She still ain't backing up. That's one attribute of Jessica Andrade that is dangerous for anybody that fight her. It's real dangerous, okay? And, you know, but Karolina's game. Karolina's saying, look, let's get this work. Let's get this work. Okay? That's what Karolina said. Come on, Jessica. Come get this work. But you guys tell me what you think about this. Who do you think wins? This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.